This is it, Giorgio.
Look at it. It's absolutely magnificent. And it's perfect.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you look at it, there's not a single mistake anywhere. Just wonderful. I'm familiar with the stories and I'm fascinated that sometimes it was described as a lot of smoke and a lot of fire, and people walked out. So to me, as a mythology, that is fascinating because where did that story originate?
Yeah.
According to mainstream Egyptologists, the story explains how humankind was created. But according to ancient astronaut theorists, the Great Pyramid is based on...
I wonder if this may have been some type of a craft. Egyptologists agree that all we have to do is to approach these stories and look at them from a modern perspective, to eliminate the always suggested symbolism and look at these events as divine or spiritual beings because of their technological frame of reference of their current time. This ties in directly with the idea of misunderstood technology, whom the ancient Egyptians and many other ancient cultures misinterpreted as
early humans not only coexisted on Earth with other more primitive hominids, they also mated with them.
Just scratched the surface of this. We drilled down. We had to stop because it got too hot. That's nothing.
The way that we interpret that experience depends on the cultural and religious factors around us.
When a technologically primitive society interacts with a technologically advanced society, that primitive society begins to worship the advanced society.
According to some ancient astronaut theorists, such gateways do exist.
If we can tell you more about the cultures when we travel around the world, where none should have been. We have more than 70 active space programs right now.
Admiral Byrd made a lot of unusual statements, including talking about even that they have trains and vehicles that are moving. And allegedly he was told to stop talking.
And one of the challenges was trying to figure out what was the real structure of the inside of multiple layers.
75 years later, 18th century mathematician Leonhard Euler put forth his own theory. With
the planet Earth underneath our own oceans, advanced civilizations living inside the planet.
Down like 8 miles. And
It is a Sanskrit word.
So this would be quite a paradigm shift. History would change in a very major way.
Up until now, most people have been familiar with the typical DNA model of human evolution, in which anthropologist from the University of Wisconsin, Dr. John Hawkes, did a comprehensive analysis of human DNA. It has changed by 7%. Is it possible that extraterrestrial humans interbred with us sometime in the last 5,000 years, and that could still to this day, this completely illogical?
I've once read, yes, from my perspective, then that would be proof of extraterrestrial intervention. Right here.
Yeah.
A long time ago, someone descended from the sky in a giant fireball, made a controlled landing, the Ben stone opened, and people walked out. The first creator gods. In my opinion, I think these gush and blood space travelers descended from the sky and taught mankind in various disciplines.
I don't walk soft, but I carry a big stick. Try me, you playing yourself like you got one joystick. I stay against the grain, follow no one, son. And haters, I got their numbers like 411. There's none that can stop me. Leave it alone.